of rock may not be legally married. Our investigation began in the Dominican Republic, where we went to retrace the steps the couple took to the altar. Just days before the wedding, Lisa Marie's assistant arrived, booked hotel rooms, and rented 2 vans. Then on May 24th, the lovebirds arrived. According to the official version of the story, the couple stayed here at the world-famous resort Casa de Campo. And then several days later, they got into a white van and drove to a distant part of the island. There, at a magistrate's house, they were married at 10 a.m. At least that's what the official wedding documents indicate. But here's what our investigation revealed. We discovered several glaring inconsistencies suggesting that Michael Jackson and Lisa Marie Presley were never even at the home of this magistrate, Hugo Alvarez. But he'll tell you they were. The magistrate claims that on the morning of May 26, Jackson and Presley arrived at his home in the town of La Vega in the rented white van.
Well, I have the papers here, I have the proof here, I make the ceremony, and I make in my house.
After the wedding, the newlyweds supposedly returned in the van to Casa de Campo. According to this customs document obtained by A Current Affair, they then left the country by private jet at exactly 12:20 p.m. This high-ranking military official in charge of the airport remembers getting Jackson's autograph just moments before the plane took off. What time was this?
It was about 12:30.
But by our calculations, if they were really married at 10 a.m., they could not possibly have been on that plane at 12:20. Captain DeWint agrees. He supposedly got married in La Vega around 10 o'clock in the morning. Could he have made it from La Vega to here in 2 hours?
Impossible. From here to go to Las Vegas, you take about 4 hours.
He couldn't have flown either because Captain DeWint confirms that no planes flew between La Vega and La Romana that morning. A Current Affair also obtained the actual rental agreements on both vans. They revealed that neither had been driven more than 159 kilometers. The round-trip drive to La Vega is almost 3 times that distance. So, if the superstar couple didn't go to La Vega to get married, where did the ceremony take place? We do have evidence that proves that Michael Jackson never came here to La Vega.
You have the proof? What kind of proof you have?
So we laid out our proof, evidence that the ceremony took place right where Jackson and Presley were staying, at Casa de Campo. Look closely at this wedding picture. Here's the couple and Magistrate Alvarez. Carefully study the room. It's identical to this room at Casa de Campo, from the window shutters to the table, from the dark molding to the ceramic vase. It's also over 200 kilometers outside the jurisdiction of Magistrate Alvarez. 200 kilometers away from where even he admits he can legally perform a marriage. We asked the magistrate to explain. We have information that says Michael actually asked you to come to La Romana to perform the wedding ceremony.
No, that's not true. I don't have a, I don't know how you say in English, jurisdiction. It's only here in La Vega.
Jurisdiction?
Yeah.
So you can only perform wedding ceremonies here?
Only here in La Vega, yes.
We confronted the magistrate about the many discrepancies we found. The rental van agreement, the departure document, the hotel room. And that's when this man of the law began to really sweat. Would you perform a wedding ceremony outside of La Vega, outside of your jurisdiction?
No, never. It's not possible.
But doesn't law say that you have to perform wedding ceremonies within your jurisdiction?
Yes.
So that sounds like it's illegal.
Not. It's difficult to say in English to me.
Well, let me ask you.
No, I don't want any more question. I finished that. It's better for you and for me.
We obviously rattled Alvarez because as we tried to leave, his heavyset associate locked the door and demanded our tape, which we refused to turn over. Then they unplugged the phones. After a lot of pushing and shoving and our threat to press charges, Alvarez finally agreed to unlock the door. But no amount of bullying could erase what we discovered. Evidence that has embarrassed the magistrate and further complicated the life of this troubled superstar.